Hey girl, hey, and welcome back to my channel for my monthly reading wrap up. All of the books that I read in the month of November, I'm going to be sharing them here and letting you know what my thoughts are about each one and do I recommend them or not. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the list on my phone because I only read one physical book in the month of November. Um, all the other books was on my Kindle, and I keep a list so I don't forget what I read. So the first book I read was The Chalet Next Door. This book was sent to me from the author. Thank you so much for sending it. I truly enjoyed it. This was my first read from this author. I will definitely be getting more books. I enjoyed it so much. Like, it had me giggling. It had me rooting for the characters. I loved it. This was a Christian fiction. It was romance, no spice, forced proximity. I enjoyed it so much. So, just tell you a little bit about the book. You have a girl who is kind of like reaching an area in her life where she just like kind of burnt out from work. So she decides to take a solo trip. She goes on this trip, and there's a cute guy that she keeps seeing. I think she saw him like on a billboard, stuff like that. He ended up living next door. Long story short, something causes them to experience forced proximity. And the more that they be around each other, the more that they start to seem like the missing puzzle in each other's lives. Y'all, I just enjoyed it so much. I love a book that's going to have me giggling. This is a rom-com, and it definitely delivered. Um, do I recommend? Absolutely. Y'all, this next book, again, first time reading anything by this author. This book is called King of the Universe. So I actually listened to this book as an audiobook, and I loved it so much because there's an element in the story which I don't want to say. I don't want to spoil it. I be trying my best not to spoil anything because I'm the type of person, I will skip over your book review if you start doing a little too much. Don't tell me nothing. Keep it cute. But there's an element in the story that, like, listening to it as an audiobook, knowing how listen to it as an audiobook, I don't know, it just like chef kiss. I don't know how to explain it without telling y'all what it is. But this is about a boy, black boy. He is a teenager and he has ADHD. So we get to see him progress and develop because at the beginning he doesn't know that he has ADHD. His parents don't know it, but we get to see the struggles that kids often face, especially when undiagnosed. The struggles that they face in school, with relationships, at home, just like struggles with identity and like finding their voice. And I don't know, the author just did such a great job giving us a glimpse into that. I am someone who received a late diagnosis. I just received a diagnosis last year of ADHD, so I was able to relate to this a lot. And again, I just enjoyed it. It was very nostalgic. It was very fun, but I was able to connect so much with this boy. Highly recommend. I'm going to I have this on my list of books that I want to purchase to add to my own library. The cover is beautiful and the story is just, hopefully one day I can buddy read this with my boys when they get older. Okay, next up is my one physical that I read, and that is The Way I Used to Be. Y'all, this book, so there are some trigger warnings with this book. This book does include some SA, so be mindful of that. This book does have some language in it. Be mindful of that as well. but this is a YA fiction. It's young adult, and it's about a girl who gets assaulted by her brother's best friend. And this best friend is like close to the family. He's almost like a extra kid, a bonus kid in her family. So this book follow her from freshman year to senior year, and we just get to see how like trauma, especially trauma that isn't talked about, that you're trying to sweep under the rug, how it can grow and affect all areas of your life. We get to see how like the walls that she built up, how people begin to react to those walls, like people close to her, like her best friend, her parents, even her oldest brother. Um, this book was good. I enjoyed it. I was definitely rooting for her. I multiple times I put on my social media, like on my Bookstagram, like I wish I could just grab her and give her the biggest hug. I wish that I could just like shake somebody and be like, hey, look at her, check on her. It definitely made me reflect on just the type of friend that I am, the type of parent that I am, to just making sure that you take the extra time. You go the extra mile to just check on your loved ones. And yeah, it's also a reminder that like when it comes to children, the behavior does not change. When it comes to anyone, honestly, the behavior does not change for no reason. No one is just acting out to be acting out. No one doesn't just have an attitude to just have an attitude. Check on the people you care about. But anyway, did I enjoy this book? Yes. Do I recommend this book? Yes. I have, this book is a sequel, so this is called The Way I Used to Be. The other book is The Way I Am Now. So I plan, hopefully, to be reading that soon. Oh my. New favorite author alert. I feel like Tony Shiloh. Hey, so the next book is called The Christmas Catch. This the first book I read by Tony Shiloh. She got a fan out of me. She hooked me with the first book. I already done read a second book. Y'all will hear more about that later. But after the second book, I was like, you just might be a favorite author. You just might be my new fave. Like, black romance, Christian fiction, just love, just real life Christian fiction. Give me 10, please. Give me what you got for a pork chop. Like, give me more. I want to read all of her books now. Do I recommend her? Absolutely. So, The Christmas Catch, we have a single mom. She's back in her hometown. And because of a certain situation, her old boo, who's also her best friend, is back in town. And we might have a little second chance, a little rekindling situation going on. I don't know. I'm a fan of second chances. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan. I am a fan. And it's like, do I? Do I not? Do I want to go down this road again? Y'all know how the second chances are. Like, is it a reason that they ended the first time? Was it the right person, wrong time, or what? Girl, this book, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I want to read everything else in the catalog. Give me what you got, please. Okay, and then last but definitely not least is Dear Henry, Love, Edith. Y'all, I enjoyed this book so much. I ate it up. I keep telling y'all time after time after time. I'm a words of affirmation girl. Through and through. At the core, I'm a words of affirmation girl. So we have these two characters who are living in the same home because of a certain situation, and they have not seen each other yet. So they are sending letters back and forth to each other. and they have both made the assumption that the other one is old. So he think that she is an old woman. She think that he's an old man. And they start connecting through these letters, just thinking that he's thinking like, oh, this just like an older lady that's living upstairs right now. She's like, oh, I'm just crashing at this old man spot. So she don't mind telling him, like, she don't mind being vulnerable and telling him stuff that she haven't admitted to other people. He opening up to her. Meanwhile, they keep seeing each other in public, girl. They keep seeing each other. They think each other cute. Kind of find out the person you keep seeing in public, they keep catching your eye, is the person that's in the same house as you, which is also the person that is writing these letters. Girl, I enjoyed it. Again, so this one is clean fiction. Clean, no spice. That's how we like it around here. And yeah, fiction, romance. I mean, what else do I gotta say anything else? Do I recommend? Yes, go get the book, girl. So those were the books that I read in the month of November. I enjoyed each and every one of them. Like I told y'all before, I'm somebody who, if I don't enjoy the book, I'm going to DNF it, and you will never know about it because I ain't gonna talk about it. So if I'm bringing a book to you, it's because I love it. I enjoyed all of these books. I recommend all of these books. And yeah, which one do you plan to read, or have you read any of these? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, girl.